There's a few really cool native fruit trees that we can grow here that are really unique and hard to find, which are pawpaw. It's a relative of the mango, and it's they call it the Native American banana. So it has these big, beautiful, broad leaves and huge fruit. It's actually the largest native fruit in North America, but it's a mix of like a mango, banana, custard kind of fruit. But it's really soft, and so it bruises easily, doesn't ship well, and so you don't see them in the grocery stores that often. As well as persimmon. The American persimmon is a really cool tree as well. It's a fruit producing tree that has these neon orange, vibrant fruit that can be really astringent if you don't pick them at the right time, but after that, when they're perfectly ripe, they're very, very sweet, like a cinnamon kind of sweet fruit of blueberries and fruit shrubs in general. To be able to incorporate blueberries into a regular ornamental foundation garden or like a hedgerow, where most people plant privet or Japanese barberry, which is now on the invasive species list. You can plant blueberry, which has beautiful, vibrant red foliage in the fall and produces a ton of blueberries. And so why wouldn't you stack those functions? And that's like a root of a lot of what we do, is stacking functions. How do we get the most value out of every square foot we can? And you can grow a lot of food in a very small footprint. Another one is hazelnut. The American hazelnut is a native nut tree, and again, it's more of like a staple crop. You can make flour and have it as part of a privacy screen, so you don't even really notice it, and then you look a little bit closer and it's full of like a nutrient-dense staple crop. Oh, wow. So we always try to incorporate as many beautiful flowers as we can as well, especially if they're native. And so we have some really good plant palettes that we've developed over the years that are suited for different site conditions. And so whether it's sunny and dry or moist and shady, we can create a plant palette of a blend of native plants just for the flower and the ecological benefit. And then there also are food producing plants that we can incorporate into those spaces as well. You have like your kitchen garden, we do salsa gardens. Ooh. Specifically for salsa making.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, and so you can have these pre-selected templates of vegetables that we also offer as garden coaches. We can help people hold their hand through the whole process of designing and planting their vegetable gardens based on what they like. And then a big part of what we do as well is this idea of foodscaping. And so that's another way to describe what we do, but it's incorporating edible plants into a native or into a regular flower garden. Some people might plant annual flowers just for pops of color, and you might see it, some commercial landscapes, in the fall, there's like ornamental kale, and it's deep red burgundy kale or cabbages and like, in a planter at the gas station, and that's actually kale. Like you can eat that, and so you can plant certain vegetables like that in and amongst your perennial garden beds or between your shrubs and blend the ornament and the functional plants together.